Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I'm with multiple time guests here and my dear friend Michelle Sperzel with,
Hello.
with Harbor House of Central Florida. She is in all purple. There's all sorts of purple stuff going on, and of course, that's their color. Domestic violence. Look at the mask. I'm so sad. I want one of those masks. But she's here to talk about, obviously, domestic violence awareness, what's going on. And then she's got some great events coming up to support their efforts to raise not only money for survivors, but for awareness. Welcome, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's early for us. Normally we do it in the afternoon.
Yes, it is. And, you all might think this is pink, but it's actually purple right now. Just pretend. Michelle's got the hair. She's got the mask. She's got the blouse. We're about to see some purses for one of their big fundraisers. Oh, speak of the devil being away. Look at this. All right, so we're going to talk about the purses, but first tell them about you.
Oh my gosh. So my name's Michelle, and you can stay. So my name's Michelle, and I am the CEO of Harbor House. In Harbor House, we are the certified domestic violence program that serves here in Orange County. We have an emergency shelter. We also have our 24/7 crisis hotline, and I'm going to give that number right now. You can call or you can text if you're experiencing domestic violence or if you have a friend or family member who needs support and help. That phone number is 407-886-2856. And that's, again, you can call or you can text. We also have different offices throughout Orange County, and within the offices in Orange County, we have lawyers who will help you file an injunction for protection, lawyers who will also represent you. We have advocates that are there for you. We have support groups throughout. And so that's just a little bit more about the agency. I've been at Harbor House for 5 years now, and I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
And you all do such an amazing job under the craziest of circumstances on a regular basis. Tell them a little bit about domestic violence, the trend up in 2020, and what's happening now as we end. Can you believe it? As we're getting ready to end 2021.
I can't believe we're getting ready to end.
I cannot believe it.
With COVID and with everybody staying at home more, we saw an escalation within domestic violence. And so it's interesting when we're working with survivors, a lot of the survivors that we work with, some report to law enforcement and some don't report. And so our numbers were pretty consistent across where we were working with people. We saw a large increase in the number of people who we were working with in our courthouse program, specifically wanting to file an injunction. But we also saw an increase even recently in the number of phone calls we've gotten. So our numbers for people calling and texting for receiving services are the same as they were pre-pandemic. The conversations are different, though. What we're really working with is we're working with survivors where the violence has escalated within their home and they're higher lethality. So it might be that someone has been strangled. It might be that the weapon has been used against them as far as a threat has been concerned. We're seeing a lot more with guns, a lot more weapons of opportunity when we're having people who are calling us, and then also people who are coming in. And then with the shelter itself, we reduced the number of people that we were taking in because of the sleeping situation. We are a mass shelter, 120 beds, and we reduced that to 70 because the building itself is large enough. Our space is large enough, but the sleeping space is where we wanted to make sure that we were not turning anything into a spreader. And so that's why we are still at a limited capacity, and we're really looking at how do we increase our bed capacity and how do we add a third bedroom, things like that, in order for us to be able to continue to serve people.
I mean, it makes me sad that you have that increase. Obviously, those are real people suffering real circumstances, kids too. Tell them a positive. You all you still take pets?
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Like, that's why there's a dog behind me on the couch. I always have a dog on my couch. Sometimes it's a real one. That was Snippy today. No, we have an on-site kennel, and that's available for people to come in. And during COVID, we actually served the most animals that we ever served. We had 32 animals live with us last year, and we really they're survivors too. And so that's the other piece. So we're providing them with case management. We're providing them with veterinarian care. It might be proactive or reactive. We have a fund called Marvin's Fund. And this was the first year that we actually went through all of the funding we had in Marvin's Fund, because we had a few animals come in that needed some really serious medical care. And then we also had some animals that came in that just needed preventative care. And there's one puppy that part of the abuse was her not being able to take her dog to the vet. And so we had a dog come in who hadn't been to the vet in over 5 years. And just, I mean, she did her best to cut him and cut his hair and all those different things. But when he came in, he started having mange. His toenails were growing into his pads, a lot of different things, because her abuser wouldn't let her care for her animal. And so that's the importance of us having the kennel on site, and also being able to offer case management and offer care to the animals, because they're sometimes victims as well.
You know, if you haven't seen the show or heard Michelle and I talk about this before, sometimes the animal is the deterrent for them leaving, because they don't want to leave. The animal's been, and when I say animal, that's part of the family, has been threatened or already abused. And so there's this fear, and it actually acts as a deterrent oftentimes for people to seek shelter. All right, so let's talk about the purse auction.
So I have Megan, who's in here with me right now, and she is our event coordinator. And so do you want to put your head in and just wave? She's right. So we are putting on an event. It's going to be on November 4th, and it is to raise money for our youth program, and it's called Handbags for Hope. It's being put on by our Young Professional Committee. This is their third year, right? Fourth year. There you go. Fourth year. Last year it was just virtual. This year it's going to be virtual and in person over at the Abbey. And so Megan was so kind. She brought over some of the different purses that will be on auction. So this is an amazing Cole purse that is in a beautiful teal color. We also have
that's beautiful.
Yeah, right. A Michael Kors here as well, as far as a hobo bag is concerned. Wait, there you go. Can't tell what's going on with the camera. We have a super cute Kate Spade as well. Nice. That's going to be for auction. And then also the one that I started with, which is a really cute, it's just called a Pebble Leather Red Purse Crossbody. Super fun right there too. We also have at the event, we call it a fraffle. We have some different bags. We can't verify if they are genuine or not. And so I know that we have some different bags that are in there that we raffle off for a fraffle. So if you're in person, you get a chance to be able to do that. And then we have other bags that are just there to be purchased that are cash and carries, everything from $5 all the way up to $30 bags that someone can just walk in and purchase. It's a super fun event, and it raises money for our youth program. And we're starting to add some man bags to it as well, Ted. And we have
some merces. I never know what to call it. Satchels, I guess.
We have a Kohan backpack / briefcase. They call it a man's convertible bag, but it's camo even. So like we're excited about that.
So you got your masculine in there, I guess. I don't. Listen, my wife Stacy always tells me I need a purse, and I'm like, I don't want one. All right, so tell them, can men go? What's the dress? Where do you go find? Is the information on harborhousefl.com?
Yes. Thank you, Megan. So the event is posted on our website. So you can go to harborhousefl.com, go to events, and you'll find the information about Handbags for Hope. We're still accepting donations as well, new and gently used designer purses. And so if you received a bag that you do not like, or it's no longer your style, or someone gave it to you, this is a good cause to be able to donate it to. And yes, everybody can come. We have VIP tickets in addition to the regular admission tickets to come in. It's going to be at the Abbey, and it's on November 4th. So we're really excited about it. Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Those are always fun, even though I don't buy anything. You know, I like watching. It's awesome. I love that bidding process.
Oh, and then because it is done online as well, you can be in person, but you can also come and check out the purses virtually as well. So you can get that link as well. And then you can be part of the bidding for some and bid against people who are in the room. Like that super cute teal purse from Kolhan.
Fantastic. All right. So today I missed the memo. Today is Purple Tie Day. Do you want to talk a little bit about what today is and how this is really purple, guys? I promise.
Oh, and it's like normally you are so surrounded by purple whenever we get together. So it's okay. It's totally fine. So today is Purple Tie and Mask Tuesday. So I can put my mask back on.
Love it.
You saw that she was wearing hers. And we are doing it just to raise awareness. And also we're wearing purple in honor of people who have lost their lives when it comes to domestic violence, people who are going through it right now, and people who are survivors. And so we want to just make sure that people know by wearing the color purple that you are in support of them and that they can come talk to you about domestic violence, that we just want people to feel the community that surrounds individuals who have experienced domestic violence. And so that's why we're doing it. You can wear a mask. You can wear purple. You can wear a tie. I know you're going to go home now and change.
Seriously, I'm thinking to myself, how do I get some purple around this neck? I don't know. It's surrounded by purple.
Yes, you are surrounded by purple, so it's okay. And and I'm sure there's a picture of you that you can put out there where you are wearing purple. It doesn't have to be taken today. And then what it is that we're just asking people to share it on all their social media and just say, I'm there to support you. So that's the idea behind Purple Tour.
I mean, the work that you all do is just so important. As a childhood survivor of that, it is just every time I get on the show, it takes me back. And so I think, oh my God, we need to have probably more beds. We need thousands more of these programs out there, which is a sad statement, but how blessed are people that there actually is a service in Harbor House, because I did not have that growing up, or we just didn't know about it. It was the Stone Age, as you probably can guess from my age. But it's wonderful that there is some sort of option, that there are services out there that the victims can take care of. Do we call them victims, survivors? It's just horrible. So I always am honored to do any kind of show or promo for you and your organization, Michelle. All right, tell them the best way they can get involved. Find out more about you, find out more about the events, buy tickets for the purse, I call it the purse auction. Go get something purple. What's the best way?
So following us on social media, and if you're watching on social media, that's what you do. And so you can follow us on social media at Harbor House FL. We also have our website where someone can come and check that out. There's a place there where if you're interested in volunteering, you can fill out a volunteer form and get more engaged that way. A lot of people getting involved with us from the very beginning with our Gifts of Hope program. So we do have an Adopt a Family program. We're going into the holiday season now. Last year, we had 132 families that we needed adopted. Right now, we're really close to that same number. So we're still looking for people to sign up in order to help adopt a family for the holidays. And that would be matching you up with a family. We take care of the Thanksgiving holiday and make sure that everybody gets a Thanksgiving basket. And then we're asking people to help us as far as two different things. One, putting together just a bunch of different gifts for us to put in the shelter, which we call Santa Shop. Mom goes shopping for the kids go shopping for the mom. And then they have gifts to exchange at Christmas. And then we also have our families that are living out in the community that we're asking people, like, here's the list of things that they would like for Christmas, and having some of our donors go out and go shopping for them, dropping it off, and then we make sure we get it to the families. And so that's a really great way to get involved this year. People can always participate with us, Ted, with Welcome On Her Shoes. That's going to be February 17th. So save the date, Ted. Make sure you save the date as well. Definitely want you to come back and be a part of the event.
Would love it.
And so we're excited about that.
It's all amazing stuff that you do. All right, y'all, go to harborhousefl.com, get involved, buy tickets for the purse auction, donate. Find out what their needs are. Thank you, Michelle Sperzel with Harbor House of Central Florida. What you guys do is life-changing. So
thank you, Ted.
All right, guys, we'll be back soon. Get involved. You're looking for ways to get involved? They need your help.